Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on your Friday night. I'm Sophie Erber. Tim has the night off. The 90th General Assembly of Iowa is getting closer to an end. More bills are being brought to the floor of the Iowa House and Senate. We're taking a closer look at a measure that would affect drivers here. It's our top story at 6. Speeding drivers, of course, never safe for anyone on the road, and the Iowa House of Representatives looking to keep our roadways a bit safer. And KCAU-9 News reporter Alyssa Tatch with me here in the studio to share what the bill is and also how those in Sioux City feel about having more traffic cameras. Alyssa?
That's right, Sophie. House Bill 740 would require communities to get approval from the Iowa DOT to put in traffic cameras in high accident areas. While some may not like traffic cameras, local law enforcement says they see speeding drivers drop the minute cameras are installed.
Once we post the signage, that number drops, and then once the cameras come out, as soon as people getting the notices issued find out that it costs them to speed, they slow down.
Iowa legislatures are looking to include the DOT when it comes to installing traffic cameras, a tool Sioux City law enforcement has used to keep the streets safe.
We use them neighborhood complaints for speed. We'll do a speed study, see that there is a problem with speed there. And then after that, we will post signage, let people know that they're coming, and then put the cameras out there.
If passed, the bill would serve to protect police officers from pulling drivers over on unsafe areas of the highways, keeping our officers safe and available to protect the city.
I mean, you can only be in one place at a time, so I think it's just an extra officer, basically, that's working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Some local drivers think the introduction of traffic cameras would benefit the roadways.
The main roads, highways, things like that. I think it would lessen traffic accidents for sure, and carelessness that's happening.
The best way to avoid a speeding ticket is to not speed, but drivers that have been caught by the cameras took their ticket as a learning experience.
It just makes you realize, like, oh, hey, that happened, and then you just go, make sure that, you're stopping at the lights like you're supposed to and trying not to be in such a hurry. I think it teaches people to slow down.
In 2023, Sioux City's traffic cameras caught more than 10,000 speeding drivers. Alyssa Tatch, KCAU-9 News.
All right, thanks so much, Alyssa. A Norfolk, Nebraska man is in jail tonight after allegedly making a threat to a high school. 37-year-old Colby Napier charged with threatening the use of an explosive device. Police say they got the report around 8 this morning of an explosive device in Norfolk Public High School. School officials say a message was left on an answering machine indicating the device was in the building. Authorities responded to that report and found no explosive device there. Norfolk police add that they were able to ID Napier's phone number and had contact with him at his home. Napier is being transferred from the Norfolk City Jail to the Madison County Jail. Sioux City City Council expected to discuss and approve several purchases by the police department. According to the city's documents, the PD bought almost $11,000 of magazines, slings, and red dot sights, along with more than $1,100 in gun lights and rifle cases. Then more than $11,000 on magazines, long cases, and those red dots. Finally, more than $91,000 in rifles. The council will meet on Monday at 4 p.m. That will be in the council chambers in City Hall on 6th Street. And now we turn our attention back to the weather department on this Friday night. Chief Meteorologist Victor Perez for a closer look at what turned out to be one of the chillier, more wintry Fridays we've had in a while.
That was the case, and it was also a lot wetter than some parts of Siouxland have seen in a few months, actually, as we see that some locations received about a ½ inch of precipitation. Carroll, Nebraska, and Hubbard, Nebraska, as well as Arthur, Iowa, over in Ida County to our east, saw close to a ½ inch or a little bit under it. Vermilion, out to our northwest, 1/4 inch, and you'll see that Lamar's saw a 1/10, with most of the viewing area receiving, at the very least, about a 1/10 of a liquid, as we're keeping an eye on the overnight hours that will be showing a little bit of clearing as we see temperatures dropping down into the low 20s by tomorrow morning as we start to see more clouds that build up, and those clouds coming along with some snow showers as well. They'll let you know more about coming up. Sophie?
All right, thanks, Victor. Another candidate is joining in on the race for the 5th District seat on the Woodbury County Board of Supervisors. Dave Dietrich will be running as a Republican. He served for 32 years in the U.S. military in the 185th Air Refueling Wing. Dave wants to bring another rural voice to the Board of Supervisors. In his announcement, Dietrich wants to, quote, help protect and preserve the rights, privilege, and property of the county and its residents, end quote. Currently, Lincoln Ryan is the only other candidate vying for that seat. He's running as a Democrat. It is still not known if incumbent Jeremy Taylor will be seeking a re-election. Next week, there will be 2 property tax public hearings, one for the Sioux City Community School District and the other for Woodbury County. The school district will be getting public input on the proposed property tax levy. That would be for the next fiscal year, which begins July 1st and ends on June 30th of 2025. The hearing will take place at 5 p.m. Monday. That's at the Educational Service Center on 4th Street. The school board expected to discuss more on the proposed tax levy at its regular meeting. That starts at 6 p.m. And the next day, the Woodbury County Board of Supervisors holding a special meeting on their proposed property tax levy. That would also be for fiscal year 24-25 on March 26th at 4 p.m. If you're interested, it's in the basement boardroom of the county courthouse in Woodbury, which is located at 7th and Douglas. The state of South Dakota is known for knowing its budget tonight for fiscal year 2025. I should say Governor Kristi Noem says that the budget was a bipartisan effort, balanced for the state, and that it prioritizes the residents of South Dakota. The budget is $7.3 billion, which is up more than $70 million than the 2024 state budget. Tuition will be frozen at state universities and at technical colleges for another year. There will also be a 4% increase in funds for public schools, Medicaid providers, and for state government employees. Lawmakers expected to end the 99th legislative session on Tuesday afternoon.